Oh my God, so that officially scared the shit out of me.
Hello, viewers. Please don't adjust your volume. I have taken the liberty of erasing the original soundtrack to this clip because I wanted to save you from my profanity. Now, what I'm doing here is trying to turn onto a dirt road that goes down to the Valle Vista Campground in the Los Padres National Forest. But every time I tried to back up to make my 2 or 3 point turn that was necessary to turn into the campground, my tires slid out from beneath me. That's right, I would try and back up, and the gravel beneath my front tires just gave way. Now, let me take this opportunity to read to you what I found on the National Forest website afterwards. Over half of the land in Los Padres National Forest is either extremely or highly susceptible to slope failure, which makes it very important to study and understand landslides in the forest. Some 250 active and hundreds more non-active landslide areas have been mapped across the forest. Would have been good to know before I got there, right, Los Padres? It's okay, people. I made it down to the bottom and had a nice few days camping there, but beware if you go to this campground. Hey guys, it's Robin. I'm here in the Valle Vista Campground in the Los Padres National Forest. This is a really nice campground, except the road in, which you guys probably saw in the beginning of this video. If you didn't, I tried to take the turn into the campground, which had to be a 2-point turn, and when I tried to put it into reverse, the ground gave way beneath my front tires. A very scary moment. Luckily, there was a really nice guy behind me in a Subaru that put on his emergency lights and gave me the time to maneuver my way down here. The road is totally not taken care of, so it's a rough little road down into here. But once you get here, I mean, it's really, really beautiful. Take a look around. So just really great. But of course, I got campground number 5, which has this famous view, or I should say campsite number 5. The problem is, in the beginning, you know, I was parked near this edge, and I was in my RV for about 4 hours, and I had my stabilizing jacks down, and the ground just felt really spongy, and I came outside and realized I had sunk into the ground a couple of inches. And there are still crazy tire marks out here from me and the people before me because of all the rainfall. So I decided to move my heavy RV back here just because I see a lot of evidence of mudslides around here, and it's California, and this is a bad year for that. So I just thought better safe than sorry. I didn't want to be near the edge. So I'm all alone now in this campground. It's actually really beautiful here. It's a great campground for bird watching. There are condors here, and in the morning it sounds like you're in an aviary. But this is me right here, and I got the great spot with the great view. But now it looks like this campground is pretty abandoned. There's no sign on the front anymore that says that there's a fee required, but it also is not maintained. So the road in, like I showed you, is super dicey, but once you get down here, it actually is a great spot. Hey guys, so I just woke up and I looked at the road above the campground. You're going to see a car go by here in a second, so that'll be good. You can see the delineation between the hill and the road. But you can see behind the road, there's a little bit of erosion happening, which was happening a little bit when I came. It looks a little more pronounced now, but what is new is the little erosion that's happening on the side of the road. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that was not here before. That is a little bit farther down than where my tires were giving out from under me when I tried to back up to get into the campground road. That's about 20 feet to the left of this, but there's so much brush I couldn't see that. But clearly there is some erosion happening here, and there's no guardrail, so everybody be careful if you come up here. Hey guys, so I actually uploaded a completely different video for you with some other more fun stuff in the middle, but I cut that out because I wanted to give you the straight scoop on what happened at that spot. So sure, I came in and my front end was over this precipice and my back end was out on the road, and when I tried to back it up to turn in, the ground just gave way beneath me. Well, that was a little bit scary. So when I got to the campsite, I actually made jokes with my family about that campsite on the big precipice, saying I hope there's no earthquakes. And I was actually editing the original video a couple of nights ago, and I saw that I was in a landslide area, which I didn't know, and I didn't know that there were so many dangerous landslide areas mapped in the Los Padres National Forest. So when I went to bed in this Murphy bed back here, every once in a while I would feel this like gentle rolling motion, and I would turn on the light and I could see things like swaying, and I thought, oh, you're just freaking yourself out for no reason. It's the wind, you know, you just turned over and it's just settling. Well, I left the next morning, and about 3 hours later, a big earthquake hit off the coast of Santa Barbara, you know, in the high fives. I think it was 5.6, 5.9. I didn't feel that one because I was driving, but it made me curious. So I went and looked it up, and I found that, in fact, there were earthquakes right near me, like 2.6, 2.9 magnitude, around 9:11 at night, 10:30 at night, right when I was laying in bed trying to get to sleep, which I didn't. I freaked myself out, was up to like 1 or 2 in the morning going, no, come on, you don't hear anything moving. Well, I got up in the morning and I got that footage where part of the hill had come down and the road, and then some more slide below the road. So really glad I left before the bigger one hit. I did call the ranger station after I left and let them know about the conditions there, and they seemed surprised that it was actually open. So I don't know what's happening with the campground now. They might be shutting it down, but all's well, and everything's good. And, you know, note to self, there have been mudslides and landslides in California, so be careful, everybody out there, and I certainly am going to take that into consideration when I'm camping up the National Forest route up the West Coast. But please do check out some coming videos, because it's like 4:30 in the morning right now, and I got up because I am so excited to get to the spot that I'm going to today, which I'm just a few blocks from, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I checked it out yesterday, and it's absolutely going to be one of my favorite spots ever that I've camped. So if you found this helpful or you liked it, please do share and subscribe and comment and tell all your friends about it. And I wish you all the best, and everybody have safe travels out there and be free.